Charity Adams Earley was a pioneering woman in American history whose accomplishments during World War II left a lasting mark on the military and the civil rights movement. She is best known for her leadership of the 6888 Central Postal Directory Battalion, the only all-black, all-female unit to serve overseas in Europe during the war. Her story is one of resilience, leadership, and determination, qualities that she embodied as she overcame both gender and racial barriers in an era where such limitations were deeply ingrained in society. The 6888th Central Postal Directory Battalion, nicknamed the 6888, was formed in 1945 in response to a pressing need in Europe. The United States had thousands of soldiers stationed abroad during World War II, and communication with loved ones back home was crucial to maintaining morale. However, the postal system in Europe was strained due to the sheer volume of mail being sent and the destruction caused by the war. At the time, military personnel stationed overseas relied on the postal service to stay connected to their families, but the system was slow and overwhelmed. Letters were often delayed or lost in transit, causing frustration and anxiety for soldiers. The U.S. Army needed a solution, and it turned to a remarkable group of women to tackle the issue. Charity Adams Earley was appointed to lead this group of women, a role that came with immense responsibility and challenges. As a black woman, Adams had to navigate the complicated dynamics of both racism and sexism within the military. The 6888 was comprised of black women from various parts of the country, all of whom volunteered for service despite the discrimination they faced in a segregated military. These women were determined to serve their country and make a difference, and Adams was tasked with leading them in a way that would ensure their success. The formation of the 6888 was not without its challenges. Initially, there was resistance to the idea of an all-black, all-female battalion. The military establishment was skeptical of the women's ability to perform tasks that had traditionally been assigned to men. Furthermore, there was the added challenge of overcoming the racist and sexist attitudes prevalent in the military at the time. However, Adams, with her unyielding determination, quickly proved that these women were more than capable of performing their duties. When the battalion arrived in Europe, they were tasked with sorting through a backlog of millions of pieces of mail. The women worked in grueling conditions, often in warehouses that were cold and poorly lit, but they never wavered in their commitment to the mission. The 6888 was given a daunting task: to clear a backlog of over 17 million pieces of mail in just 3 months. Many of the women were away from their families for the first time and were in a foreign land, but they remained focused on their objective. Their work was critical to maintaining the morale of soldiers who had been separated from their families for long periods. Under Adams' leadership, the battalion sorted and delivered mail with remarkable efficiency. The women worked tirelessly, sometimes in shifts around the clock, to ensure that soldiers received their letters. They faced constant challenges, including the physical and emotional toll of their work. The mail often arrived in poor condition, damaged by the ravages of war, and the women had to be resourceful in sorting and delivering it. Despite these difficulties, the 6888 proved to be an invaluable asset to the military, and their efforts were instrumental in the success of the war effort. The success of the 6888 was not just a testament to the women's hard work, but also to Adams' leadership. She demonstrated a unique ability to inspire her troops, even in the most difficult of circumstances. She was a leader who understood the importance of morale, and she took great care to ensure that her women felt valued and respected. Adams's leadership was grounded in her belief that every member of the battalion had something to contribute, and she made sure to acknowledge their efforts. This approach helped build a strong sense of unity and camaraderie within the unit, which was essential to their success. As the 688's work continued, the women faced additional challenges. They were often subjected to racial discrimination, both from within the military and from the local population. Despite the hardships, Adams and her battalion remained focused on their mission. They became a symbol of perseverance, showing the world that black women were capable of achieving great things, even in the face of adversity. Their work was not only important for the war effort, but it also challenged the racial and gender norms of the time. The story of the 688 is often overlooked in discussions of World War II, but their contributions were invaluable. Their work in Europe helped to ensure that soldiers remained connected to their families, which was essential to maintaining morale during a difficult and trying time. The success of the 688 also had a lasting impact on the military, helping to break down some of the barriers that existed for women and black Americans. While the battalion was not recognized for their contributions until much later, their work was critical to the success of the war effort, and their legacy should be remembered. Charity Adams Earley's leadership of the 688 is an inspiring example of courage and perseverance in the face of adversity. She was a trailblazer who proved that women, particularly black women, could lead with strength and integrity, even in the face of tremendous challenges. Her story is an important part of American history, one that highlights the strength of the human spirit and the power of determination. Adams' leadership was not just about military strategy and logistics, but also about human connection. She recognized that the women under her command were more than just soldiers. They were individuals with unique talents, experiences, and emotions. She made it a point to connect with her soldiers on a personal level, offering guidance and support when needed. Her leadership style was characterized by empathy and a deep respect for those she led, which helped foster a sense of unity and purpose within the battalion. In the years following the war, the women of the 688 returned to their civilian lives, and many went on to achieve great things. However, their contributions were largely forgotten by mainstream history for many years. It was only in recent decades that the 688 received the recognition they deserved. In 2009, the unit was awarded the Congressional Gold Medal, one of the highest civilian honors in the United States, in recognition of their extraordinary service during World War II. This recognition was long overdue, but it was a testament to the lasting impact of their work. Charity Adams Earley continued to be a trailblazer after the war. She went on to have a successful career in public service and became an advocate for racial and gender equality. Her life's work stands as a powerful reminder of the importance of breaking down barriers and fighting for justice. She paved the way for future generations of women and black Americans to succeed in fields that were once closed to them. The story of Charity Adams Earley and the 688 Central Postal Directory Battalion is one of resilience, leadership, and triumph over adversity. Their contributions during World War II were crucial to the success of the war effort, and their legacy continues to inspire today. Adams's leadership was instrumental in the success of the 688, and her example serves as a reminder of the power of determination and the importance of breaking down barriers. The women of the 688 showed the world that they were capable of achieving greatness, and their story should be remembered as a testament to the strength and resilience of the human spirit. If you like this video and know someone in the military, please share it with them. Thank you for watching.